And, okay, guys, have fun out there, and leave some comments in the chat if anybody's still on. I'm trying to read them when I can, but I'm in the middle of my match here. I gotta get back to it. Be right back. All right, guys. Oh, looks like we got 10 viewers out there. I don't know if anybody can hear me. That's great. I really appreciate it. I know we all really appreciate it. Spent a lot of time and effort getting all this set up. Kind of in a short amount of time, actually. But so far, it looks like it's doing all right. If you want to go ahead and just let us know what you think. How's the audio? How's the visual coming in out there in the chat room? We would, I would definitely like to know how it's going. All right. What's on with this here? Oh, the chat quit's scrolling on me. Okay. All right. So in the Brian and Bill match, the score is 2-1, but I don't know who's got 2 and who's got 1. So I guess I'm just gonna have to wait to see who picks it up next. This here is Brian Daniels at the table, and he's a real strong player out of the South St. Louis area. Oh, looks like we're gonna have the infamous Buddy Evans up here on the other table here. And that will be a 6-7 race over there. Alright, Brian Daniels still doing what he's doing. And, oh, what happened to this? Let's see how we're doing here. Did we lose video? We might have lost video. Hang on a second, guys. Oh, the internet's all messed up. Let's try this. Can anybody let me know if you have video? And is it doing all right, or are we frozen? Let me switch over to this other one here. See what's going on. What is going on with that nonsense? Alright, it is 2-2 in the Brian and Bill match. Oh my. There are some weird internet issues going on here, guys. Let me see if I can fix that for you. I might have to take the stream down for a second. The internet here has apparently had an issue. Let me see what I can do, guys. Hopefully I can bring it back up real quick. We might drop offline for a second. Okay, guys, it looks like we're back. I had a little bit of an internet issue there. I do apologize for that. It's not always a whole lot we can do about what internet service we can get, but we'll definitely keep it working as best we can. Alright, so while Chad and Buddy are figuring out who's breaking and who's doing what, let's flip back over to the other one and see what's going on there. So we got Brian at the table. Yeah. Yep. We had 10 players when I sat down, our viewers, but it looks like we're down to 9 now. But okay. Do appreciate the updates out there, Mike. Sorry if I'm not too talkative. I'm just trying to catch up on everything that was going on while I was away. Alright, where are we at here? What's going on? So Bill is at the table. He's looking at this goofy looking 5-ball. That's interesting. Let's play that again. He's got a decision to make here. That 7-ball is hanging. He could play the carom, but I'm not sure there's much benefit to that. Guess we'll see what he does. I think he tried to play it safe behind the 8. I'm not sure that he got there. I think he did, just enough. The way Brian's lining up says yes to me. And on the other table here, Buddy put on a great stroke to get to his first game. And we'll get to see Chad's break here in a second. Ooh, rail first action didn't quite work out for Brian. Bill plays a good safe behind the 8. You know, waitress over here. Brian plays a very nice kick carom on the 7-ball. Controls the 5-ball very well. Leaves it hanging. And now he can come 2 rails between the 8 and the side pocket. And, stayed high. That's alright. Ensures himself of the angle to come back up to the 8. Uh-oh. What is going on with the connection here? Okay, looks like we're losing connectivity every once in a while. Hard to know exactly what's causing that, and I think I'm just recording this now instead of streaming. Let me see if I can bring it back real quick. Okay, guys, I think we're back on. Clearly, the Wi-Fi here is not as reliable as one might hope. So I think we're going to have to talk to them about getting a dedicated line out here. We just have to see how that goes. Oh, I see Rhea in the chat. Hello, Rhea. Thank you. It's been a lot of work. We're still working out some of the kinks, and I do apologize for some of the interruptions, but this is a learning experience for a lot of us. And we're getting there, moving along. On the other table here, we got Chad and Bryn tied up at 1. I'm sorry, Chad and Buddy. Both tables are racking right now, so I can't really show you any action. Alright. They're both going to be breaking at the same time, too. Looks like Buddy's on one and Brian on the other. Let's see. Uh-oh. Ryan drew the cue ball straight back in the corner. That is no good. A little tiny bit of saving grace might be that the 8-ball got in the way of the one there, although he might be able to squeeze it by. Play it off that fat side of the pocket face there. And he was able to squeeze by there. Now, is he going to get a shot to 3? No, he is not. Either underhit it or overhit it. So, while he's figuring that out, let's check in on Chad and Buddy. Chad broke, but I think no, Buddy broke. My bad. Buddy broke. I missed exactly how he ended up with ball in hand, but he got a shot on the 1. And he's kind of picking it apart here. Moved around that 8-ball very well. And went for an awkward bank, and doesn't look like he's got him hooked. It's close, but I'm not really sure. Can't tell from this angle how much of that ball he can actually see. Well, whatever Bill did on the other table didn't work.
Yes, table 7.
Because Brian is back at the table, and he is running out. Got basically a hanging 8-ball. And in true Brian Daniels form, ends up straight in on the 9-ball. And Daniels will now take a 4-2 lead over Bill Harwell. Chad fires in that bank like he knows what he's doing. Slide over a little bit. Let's draw back 1, maybe 2 rails for this. I can't tell how far above the side pocket that 8-ball is. You might just go back and forth and play the 8 in the corner. Probably a safer bet. You're ensuring yourself of a shot. Except you missed the 7, which it happens sometimes. Catching up on some social media stuff here. Hang on just a second. If you guys are out there on Facebook or Twitter or Easy Billiards or whatever it is, we'd really appreciate it if you can share the link out there and try and get some of the word out. This is the first live stream brought to you by the Players Club, which is a new billiards company here based out of St. Louis. And there's going to be tours and events, tournaments, and exhibition matches. There's a lot of really great things in store for St. Louis coming up in the next couple of months. And this is just kind of I don't even really want to call it a preview because by then we'll have all these kinks and little issues we keep having all worked out by then. If you want to call this a beta test, you can, for you tech-savvy people. But, lots of good things happening in the St. Louis area for pool, and I'm really excited to be a part of it. And I know we're excited to bring as much of it to you as we can. Okay. Looks like Alright, so Buddy got that game and Chad's about to break. And this is an alternate break rack your own format. 9 does not count in the bottom pockets. And Chad loses the cue ball and almost goes out the door. We got the door open back here, and look at this bad news for him. The 9 ball is hanging in the corner. That could be problematic. Buddy does like to go for the cheese. By the way, in case you didn't know, Buddy Evans is the father to both Ricky and Nikki Evans, who just traveled to China for the World Junior Championships, where Nick ended up in 5th place in the under 18 division, and I think Ricky took something like 11th in the under 13 division. So, you know, Buddy is a proud father. And with that, he also gets his 3rd game and has Chad a little on the ropes here. Now, I know I can give Chad a little bit of a pass because both he and I were here last night till about 5 in the morning, and then we were both back here by 11, and each of us live about 30 minutes away. So it was a late night last night, and we had a good time. And now we're going to have some more good times all throughout today. Let's check in with the other guys. Where we have Bill and Brian going at it. Brian is at the table. He's got the 3-ball here. The 4-ball is a little interesting. It doesn't really have a great home. I mean, yeah, it goes in the pockets all along the bottom side of the table as we look, but there's a lot of traffic to get on there on that side and stay under it. But that's looks like the route he's going to take. He's going to cut this down to the lower corner pocket, draw the cue ball into the rail, and kill it for the 6 in the opposite corner, right where he's got his Q-tip. And if you guys are here, if you guys are here, then you already know exactly how to play this pattern. Now that was a shot I did not see. That was very well done. Drew it around the 6, killed it with a bunch of outside, so it dives off the bottom rail. And he's sitting good at this point. And you come across above the side pocket here and just, yep, 9 in the corner. You guys tell me how the audio is coming in out there. Is it too tinny or too much background music? Alright, Brian gets that one. Let me get the score updated. That puts him at 5-2. He's halfway home. Poor Bill has barely gotten out of the gate. While Brian is racking up the other table there, let's see what's going on this side. Chad missed the 4-ball a little strangely and left it sitting relatively well. But he looks to clean this up if he can manage the 6 to the 7. And of course, the 7 to the 8 is going to be the real key on this rack. And as soon as Brian is done racking the balls, we will be back on that side. But he got maybe a fortunate bump. I'm thinking maybe not at this point. Brian is meticulously scanning the rack for any and all possible gaps, and he's finally happy with it. And let's jump back over to the other guys. All right, Brian's set to break. He's happy, and he might want to look at it a little differently. The rack did not open very well, which is a weird thing to say because looks like he made what 4 balls. I can't count. Looks like he made a couple of balls there. No, we've been having some goofy little issues here, but anyway. Okay. Excuse me. Brian did make some balls. He's still got this 3 ball to deal with. I think he's pretty flat on this ball. He's going to try and pound it under the side pocket. He's just going to take what the table gave him. Let's see. Is he thinking about the 3-9? Can't imagine he would be. He was thinking about the 3-9 and gave it a good ride and didn't sell anything out necessarily, although Bill might have a bank here. We'll have to see what's going on. On the other table, Chad gets another one. So it's 3-2 on that side. Let's see what Bill can come up with on this 3-ball. Now there's pretty much no benefit to making the 3-ball because the 8-ball doesn't have a home. And I don't know if he can try and break it out from here, even if he does fire in the bank, sending it down, but that's a pretty big gamble. I don't know if you want to risk the game on it, because if you do break out the 8 and you don't make the 3, yeah, no, he's just playing safe. Yeah, he wanted the 3-ball to go behind the 7 there. You see, he was upset. He caught the point just right there, just a millimeter. That's all you need sometimes. Let's see, Brian looks like he was eyeing up a carom earlier, so I wonder if he can get there. If he's putting this in the corner, he might have to worry about the side, but I don't know if he pounds it down. There you go. Use a tangent line and keep you off there, and now he can raise it. Raise the 8 and play the 9 in the corner. There you go. Good shot from Brian Daniels. That's why he's an 11. And Chad gets another game. He ties it up at 3. They're both halfway there. And while Bill is doing quarters and racking, turn that off. Okay. Just go that way. Yeah, no, I don't want anybody climbing over this stuff. That's fine. Just watch the chair because you got the leg of the. I don't know. Maybe. That's fine. Oh, let me go back to the other. There we go. Bill's break. It looks like he broke from the other side. All the balls are up table. And appears to be no shot at the 1-ball. Let's see what he comes up with here.
Okay, Chris Callahan, Johnny Perky, table 8.
Oh, I gotta go play a match. In case anybody was wondering, we had 28 players tonight. It's a little on the short side. We had more than double of that last year. But like I said earlier, the The weather here just turned out to be a beautiful day, and I imagine a lot of people decided to take advantage of what will likely be the last good weather day until April in the area. All right. What's going on? I know. Yeah. I'm just waiting for Razor to get back. Well, there you go. So I gotta go play a match. I'm gonna. You can talk if you want to talk. I don't care. But the important thing is you keep the score updated over here, and you can either type it in or hit the +1. Yes, this is Brian Daniels here in the hat. Bill Harwell obviously is the other guy, and yeah, and that's all you got to do. I mean, don't worry about switching the views or angles or anything. Just do that, and if somebody asks a question, just say I'll be back. All right, guys, I gotta go play a match, and hopefully I'll be back shortly, and hopefully I'll still be in it because I lost my first one. So be back in a bit. Yeah, I heard.
All right, guys, John is gone, but this is Reza. I'm babysitting the chat window. If you have any questions, let me know. I don't know enough about pool. I'm in APA 3 to really commentate. Could probably do some feature color with John, but other than that. But I am updating the score. Brian's about to break, and here we go. Well, now that he's got a ball in hand, I'm sure he can run out no problem. That's what we all want, ball in hand. And that was what he was afraid of with that 5, hooking himself on the 6. Or not. I clearly have no idea what I'm talking about. The colors do look interesting on this monitor. The shot on the 7 should give him position on the 8. Here we go. That is lovely. And this 9 is going to get his first rack. There we go. 7-3.
I need Michael Farrell and Julia, table 1. Michael Farrell and Julia, table 1. Alicia, Jim, Stephen, table 4.
that's unfortunate for Mr. Bill. This 3-ball out should be fairly straightforward for Brian. Giving him 8 racks. Let's not give it to him too soon, but I imagine he's out from here. Sorry about the lag on the previous commentary, guys. I was giving it a go and realized I was watching the computer monitor, not the stream monitor. This gives Brian his 8th rack. And we know that Brian is going to 11. At least he didn't break dry this time. Got it all in, and this is an out I would not want. And Bill comes to the table with a lot of work to do. You're this many games behind and you get a chance at the table, this is not the rack you want as your chance at redemption. But hey, maybe he sees something I don't.
Kendall and Kyle. Kendall, Kyle, number 6.
All right. Well, Brian comes back to the table with this shot on the 2. From there, I don't know if he's going to go for see, for a player like me, position on the 4 is really hard from here. And he just passes by the 7 like it's nothing. Gently. Yes. Here we go. I mean, I would go for the 7-8 combo, but it looks like he's not. He's just going to shoot the 7, shoot the 8, shoot the 9. Unless he's going for the carom here. Which doesn't make any sense to me, but Yeah, he shot the 7 and now the 8. Good. Well, at least my instincts are slightly right. And as long as he sinks this 9 ball, he's gonna have 9. Well, if he doesn't scratch. Looks like good old Bill gave up that rack. He knew it was up. Brian's not gonna scratch it at all. And this is where alternate break really comes in, because a player like Brian can't string 6 racks together and run you over. Everybody gets a chance, and that's what we all want, at least a fighting chance to play. We paid our fee. We're in the tournament. Let's all get to break. All right. Let's see how this one goes. Nothing goes down. Wait. Something went down because he's still at the table and there are 8 balls on the table. He's shaking his head. He doesn't like this shot. I wouldn't like this shot either. Shooting between the 6 and the 3. He can do this though. He can do this. Oh, God, that hurts. Leaves Brian with a few balls to go around when he goes from the 1 to the 2. I see 101 of you out there. Thank you for watching today's stream at Kenny's Thanksgiving 9-ball tournament. Right now we're watching Brian Daniels and Bill Harwell. Score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3. Sorry about the score sheet error for about a minute and a half there. Brian's really thinking about this shot, so he's seeing some potential difficulties, which is fair. But he handled that well. So, avoided that. It was really well done. Shot on the 3. On the 5 here, he goes to the 6. And that was maybe not what he wanted to do. He either went too far or not far enough. If this were me, I'd bank out of this. Looks like he's going to do that too. Let's go. And he looks like it hit off the corner there, the nipple. Gives Bill a chance at the table. I would want this 3 ball out. Shouldn't be too tough from the 7 of the 9 here. Unless he overshoots it, which he doesn't. Good form, Bill. Of course, Brian gives him that ball. We're at 9-4. We'll see how Brian breaks because it is his turn. Again, guys, this is Reza babysitting the stream while Johnny plays his match over at table 8. We're all rooting for him. He's done a great job with the stream today. And this match is Brian Daniels, who's playing as an 11. And let's see, looks like Bill Harwell is playing as a 9. Nice break there. I'm wondering what he's going to do on the 1, since the 6 is in the way. Goes for the combo and does it quite well, which we knew he could. No reason a player at 11 can't do that. Now maybe he wanted this angle on the 2, but he's doing a little calculation here, which means that probably wasn't exactly what he was aiming for. See. I'd be making the 3 and the 5 in the same pocket, which is his plan as well. Looks like Mr. Brian is on the hill, but it is Mr. Bill's break. And don't we all want to break when our opponent is on the hill? Thank you everyone again for joining us today. Kenny's Thanksgiving Day 9-ball tournament. Got a little lighter turnout than last year or the year before, but some pretty amazing players and our first time streaming here. Down goes the 7. Well, wow. Well, this isn't the layout I'd want when my opponent's on the hill. Just got to figure out how to get around this. The 6 in the way. He's hooked on the 1. He's going to go at it 2 rails maybe. Or he's pushing. Forgot about the push roll. That's a pretty handy roll. Nobody's going to hand this back. Brian's going to take this, right? He's looking at it. Yeah, chalking up. He's going to go for it. Probably play a safety from here if he takes it. I don't really see him going all the way up the rail with the 3 that close. But maybe. Nah. Well, that leaves Bill well and truly hooked. It was an excellent safety play. It was a fairly easy one-rail ray to hit that ball, but you move some other things out of the way and you don't know quite what you get. But I think he's going to go for that. On the short rail, go for the one. Yeah, he gets the hit. And yeah. No, I don't think he's going to go for the cheese. Because that's really... See, that's what I would do though. And I see the kick. No. He does the right thing. And excellent safety play. Mr. Bill is hooked behind both the 4 and the 5. Of course, Bill can hit this. But what does he leave Brian with? And that's really important with Brian being on the hill. Cannot sell this out. It's pretty darn imperative. All right. Just don't scratch and you'll be all right. Well, all right. There's a long bank here. But I don't know that that's the responsible thing to do. There's a long safety battle potentially here. We'll just see what Brian wants to do. He's on the hill. He can afford to be a little more conservative. But he does go for that long bank that I mentioned. From the 2 to the 3. Pretty easy. Looks like the shot now is the combo, the 4-9, which would, from the score requirement that I see, end the game in his favor. And it goes down. And the handshake. Mr. Brian wins 11-4. All right. It's a very well played game. Keep tuning in. Being the babysitter of the stream, I don't actually know how to go to the other table. So I'll be right back to you pretty quick.
Give me one ball hand with a hard
So the tech guru was racking, and I asked him about switching cameras, which I apparently don't have the know-how to do. So we're going to watch this next match.
Mike Mueller and Chad, table 7. Mike Mueller and Chad, table 7.
Whatever they decide to play on this table, we will be playing. Let me know on the chat board if you guys have any questions, but we are just waiting for the next match on this table. Mr. STL Johnny, who runs the stream, is playing his own match. We all wish him luck. And I don't yet know how to switch from camera to camera. So. But let me know if you have any questions about standings or anything. Now they've reset the scoreboard, which means that maybe this is an official match. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to go check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Razor Blade. We have a 9 to 5 race from Bill Harwell and Mr. Donkey, which is Colby Hinch. I'm going to leave it at 0 until I find out who is actually on the scoreboard. I have been gone in order to find out what's going on. Looks like there's no room for his whole name, so looks like it's Donkey Hinch. Just pay extra close attention now to find out whether Bill, because you guys have been watching and I have been finding out who Donkey is. Again, this is Reza. Somebody joined us. Thank you for joining us at Kenny's Thanksgiving 9-ball tournament. This is the Players Club's first stream. And this is Reza. I am just watching the stream, babysitting, if you will, while John is away playing his own game. Alrighty. Looks like Bill gave up that game. Donkey moved his ball. We are 1-1, which means that I don't have to know nothing. 1-1. That's an easy one. Nobody said anything in the chat room in long enough that I am wondering if it's working. Anybody there? Or maybe I'm actually not broadcasting. Yes. It's potential I'm not. Here we go. Well, good break for Mr. Bill Harwell. And by good, I mean that he gets to stay at the table, which is where we all want to be. When the ball goes. All right, guys. I'm watching a shot for the other game. I'm sure that you can watch what's going on the table. You don't actually know why I needed to watch that shot? That's alright. Wasn't near any other balls. Here comes Johnny. I'm going to set this down and wish you guys happy watching of this match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he's not going to be back for a minute or two. We watch this Out by Bill Harwell. This is going to put him on 2. Once he makes this 9 ball. There we go. And
4 viewers, not a single comment in an hour. Well, thank you for your 4 viewers that are out there. Appreciate it. Well, the good news is I won't be having to leave to play any more matches today, so you get to listen to me drone on for all day. Live. Where's Alvin? Oh well. Oh, I ran somebody off. Bye. Sorry. That means total views. Uh-oh. Down to 1. So what we got going on here? We got Bill Harwell and Colby. Yeah, they call him Donkey here. I should probably just make it Colby, but that's fine. So let's see. What's going on the other side here? We got Snodgrass. Who's he playing? Who are you playing? Ken Kislin. Right.
I love how you spelled the way.
it was really hard to read that writing on the list. Like, I was happy. Like, there were 6 letters after the A. I don't think possibly B.
Mike, who's up? Who's up? Alright. We picked up somebody. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to the first live stream from the Players Club. We're streaming out of Kenny's in Barnhart, just south of St. Louis proper, if you're in the area. And let's see, on the stream here, we got Bill Harwell playing Colby Hint. It's race 9-5. Bill is the 9. And he just actually don't know what happened with him and Brian Daniels in the previous match. Brian did win. Okay, so that's that. Now on the other table, here, we got. Oh, hey, you moved the thing. No, all right, hang on, everybody. Got to go back to the other one.
I saw you.
Okay, everybody. Ken's down on this 9 ball. And he did not slide it in. It's going to leave it a little tough for Mike, but Mike loves banking. He might cut this in. He's close enough. He should be able to control it just fine. Alright, and Mike gets to 2. And on the other table, here, we got Colby just missed a 1-6 combo. And basically it's a race to the 2 because it looks like that 9 will slide either off the bottom of the 3 or maybe just underneath it entirely. Let's see if he can get any kind of shot on it. And this 9's going to hit the rail pretty full, but let's see how he does it. Nice. He had a full 2 ball that hit less of the 9 ball. A lot of people like to hit the edge of the 2 ball, which pushes the 9 down into the rail. You got to hit that 2 ball full so that it basically cuts the 9. That works out. And so Bill gets one. Bill's up 3-1. And if anybody's out there, you got a Twitter or Facebook, I definitely appreciate it. Oh, what's going on here? We lost internet again. So let me just reset it here. Definitely having a couple of issues with the streaming software. Shit. Oh, this sucks. No, I know. It's the connection keeps dropping.